All right, ladies. So today we're going to be talking about how to show a man your worth. All right. And this video is from 90 Day Fiance, where Mohani walks away after a tense meeting with Ben. Pretty much they meet and he's not exactly how she expects him to be. She likes him, but essentially he lied about a few things. He gave her the wrong impression. Pretty much he tried to play her. And usually when you like someone, when you already qualify them in your mind simply because they have a good resume on paper, you will ignore this. But notice how she reacts. Notice how she expresses herself. And I can promise you that if she gave him a second chance, which I hope she doesn't, he will treat her with more respect. This is pretty much how you show your worth. You don't show your worth when things are good. You show your worth when things are bad. That is your opportunity to show off your fangs, to show a guy that you're not to be fucked with. People want to show their worth without taking risk. Unfortunately, to show how worthy you are as a lover, you have to risk losing them. So let's watch what she does, and I will give you guys my take. Now, look, we just opened up a Discord server. So if you guys want to check out the Discord server, click on the description down below. We're having a seminar in London in July. So if you guys want to attend, join our WhatsApp group for London. And we're having a meditation meetup tomorrow. So purchase the tickets if you guys want to attend. We're doing a meditation walk in Brooklyn from Prospect Park to the Botanical Garden, people. All right. And don't forget, hit the like button and subscribe to this channel or I'm closing it. All right. So let's begin this.
So I didn't want to show up this morning until you had at least responded to me about it.
Let me turn this on because I don't think this is working. By the way, I think she speaks English. I could tell. I've dated women who acted like they didn't speak English. It's the worst thing on the planet when you think they don't speak English and they do. Let's make sure this plays here. There you go.
I wanted you to miss me.
You look at her responding. She knows English.
Why?
Because I want to feel wanted.
Porque quiero sentirme querido. I think it's so ironic because Benjamin.
By the way, she is beautiful and she looks Mexican, I think.
It's really old than me, and he's so immature right now, more than me, and that's not good for me. I don't like.
You see, showing your worth is knowing is it's not about showing them your worth. It's showing yourself your worth through not accepting what's bad for you. Pretty much she's understanding that she wants a mature man in her life, right? And she realized it. The problem is that when you like someone, you tend to realize their flaws. And you have to understand is that when you fall in love, a lot of the times your self-worth kind of lowers, I think. And you compromise your values and your morals for that person. To show your real worth is how much of your self-worth is maintained, even if you're falling in love with them. That's how you know your real worth. It's easy to walk away from someone when you don't love them. That's not your worth. Your real worth is when you really like them and you realize they're not good for you and you have to walk away. That's how you show your worth. That is really the hardest part. Because a lot of people imagine themselves as being high self-esteem only in the context of meeting someone they don't like. Show me your high self-esteem when you like someone. Go ahead, show me that. I can promise you it's going to be a little bit more difficult. And that's where the challenge is. That's where the challenge to grow presents itself to us. Are you willing to walk away from someone whom you love and yet is not good for you? Or are you willing to compromise your values because you can't deal with the pain? And if you cannot deal with the pain, I always say, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness increases your emotional immune system where you can handle more pain. Or pre-order my upcoming course, Emotional Mastery, which will be being released by the summertime. All right? Anyways, let's keep going. By the way, a quick little commercial break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't purchased any of my courses, we have a special bundle deal for everyone. So that you could purchase all of my courses, meaning you could purchase the psychological game of attraction, natural chemistry, and nice girl, along with all of the bonuses. Originally, if you purchase everything without the bundle, it'll be around $500 to be honest with you. But right now, if you guys purchase it, with the bundle, you guys will be able to get all of these courses: psychological game of attraction, which is for women who are single; natural chemistry, which is for women who are in a relationship; nice girl, which is a course on assertiveness, along with all of the bonuses: social mastery, practical mastery in terms of how to master anything, social mastery in terms of how to master your social skills, and the laws of human nature, wherein it's part of the Robert Greene book club I used to have. All of these, naturally, like I said, it's 500. Now you get it at 394, which is essentially 20% off everything. But if you guys want to purchase a more affordable bundle, you guys can purchase the bundle without the bonuses, and that will be at 224 rather than the 300. Well, rather than the 293 that you guys would naturally purchase it. So you could purchase it with the bundle or without the bundle. You could purchase it with the bonuses or without the bonuses. It's all of the work that I put in the last 4 years, in the last 5 years, actually, all of the research that I've done. And this course, rather than watching all of my videos, and because they could be random and you could sort of like lose the big picture because there's just so many videos, you guys get all of the content condensed in a course. Trust me, people, if you guys purchase this, you won't regret it. If you haven't purchased it, hopefully this will push you towards it, because it's something that I believe in, and everyone who's purchased my course have been satisfied with it. And if they didn't like it, I always give their money back. I have never rejected a refund. All right. So purchase it right now. Click on the description down below where it says purchase the bundle, and I'll see you guys inside.
I just want to know if we have a chance here. The love that you had for me on
Así que
text.
solo quiero saber si tenemos una oportunidad aquí.
I don't know, I'm really confused. You know? Creo que...
One of the best things to do is showing uncertainty or confusion about what you want with the person. You want to develop this mentality if you want to show your worth. A lot of women call me and say, how do I know if he likes me? That is the wrong mentality. You want to go into dating people and say, how do I know if I like him? Do I like him? Okay, let me find out if he's someone that I would like. Rather than asking, does he like me? You want to ask and develop this type of skeptical mentality of, do I like this person?
Benjamin in the chat. Eres diferente.
You don't think I'm the same Benjamin as in the chat?
See,
Yeah. Tú no me dijiste antes de que no te...
one of the most important things when it comes to showing somebody that you're a woman of high value is being able to have confrontation, is being able to have these types of confrontations, but also show negative emotions. When you like someone, you try your best to not show to not put yourself in these types of situations. When you don't like someone, you don't give a fuck. I remember one time when I was younger, I met a girl. She didn't look like her photos, and I mean, it was fucked up that I did. I pretty much just said, you know what, I'm calling you an Uber back home. That was when I was really evil, people. Okay, I don't do that shit no more, man. I have more compassion. But I've called girls Ubers back home. I'm like, no, you don't look like your photos. Like legit dick shit, man. I mean, you don't do that. You don't do that type of stuff, right? But when you feel like you have high value, you don't care about offending people. It's for the sake of the truth. When you feel like you are low value relative to the person, you are afraid of offending because you don't want to hurt. You don't want them to leave. You know, there was one girl that I was dating where she would tell me the first time I met her, she was like, well, if you're not going to tell me what you want, then I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I remember feeling the urge to tell her I wanted a relationship so that she could stay because she had a body. But then I remember telling her, look, my love, if you don't think if this is not good enough for you, then this might not work out. This might not work out. And she left. And good, Because I'm not going to be manipulated into expressing my emotions when I don't feel that way. But then a few days later, she came back. And I told her, look, man, yeah, I'm down to hang out with you, but we can't be doing this. Let's just speed things up, that type of stuff. We got to slow it down. And she did that. It didn't end up working because she still came back trying to speed things up. And I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit no more.
Llevabas bien con tu ex esposa. No me dijiste muchas cosas y ahora las conozco, entonces creo que eso es diferente.
So she's pretty much saying, I didn't know that you didn't get along with your ex. And I didn't know other things about you. And now I don't know I changed how I see you. And that's so important. A lot of the times when we fall in love with the person and create a fixed image of them, no matter what new information we get. It's almost like we fall in love and it's like wax that hardens. Now it doesn't move. What you want to do is be able to fall in love, but continue to update about the person's character based on the information. Stop all of a sudden blocking out negative information because it doesn't go with your beliefs about them. Keep updating and keep changing how you feel based on the update. And she saw that. A lot of women who would have fallen in love too quick would have known that he was negative with his wife. But because they were in love, they would not have cared. That's not what I want you guys. I want you guys to observe the person and keep letting new information in and use that to inform you as to how to feel about this person.
Okay.
Mira, solo vine a dejarte la carta de mi padre porque él no ha podido asistir hoy. Yo de verdad no quería venir.
I only came to leave you the letter from my father because he could not attend today. I did not want to come.
All right, I thought she was in love. I'm like, yo, this chick is like is a cold motherfucker. But it's much easier to show your worth when you don't like the person, and that's why when you don't like someone, they end up liking you back more. I want to see you do this when you like the person. That's how you really know you're applying. You've grown. That's how you really know you have self-worth. When you're willing to die for what you believe is true. Where you're willing to suffer for what you believe is true, which is I'm not going to tolerate inconsistency and disrespect. This makes men come back to you with more reverence and more respect. And it makes them realize that maybe they let a good one go.
Okay.
I don't want to start.
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's rough. The reaction of a woman who's over you, that's a rough one right there, man. Look, you could tell she don't give a fuck. Man, I've seen that look before, man. That look, like, he's crying, he's having a moment. Like that look of like, I don't give a fuck. Like the whole vibe of her is gives me chills because I'm like, I remember that look.
I don't want to start.
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
If you don't want to be here and talk to me, go ahead. You go. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, that is rough. As a guy, I kind of feel the pain, you know what I'm saying? But he should have not lied. And now he knows how valuable she is. That's how it works, people.
She just has not connected with me, and she's obviously out. Like, she did not want to be here. It is what it is. That's all I can say. Ever since I arrived in Peru, Mahogany has made this relationship incredibly difficult. And it's just crushing to be disappointed like this.
We're going to look more into her to see what she did differently.
It's starting to feel like running up a hill that gets steeper and steeper, and pretty soon I just can't.
So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you guys is that you don't show your worth by being funny or interesting. You show your worth by always having your hand on your sword and never letting it go, even for a friend. Always being willing to walk away. Always being willing to walk away. That will be reflected in your character and your non-verbals. Your whole face, your whole body, your whole demeanor will reflect that unconsciously. It's like pheromones, where you don't see it, but you can sense it, right? Anyways, we're starting a Discord server. A lot of you guys have asked me for it. I really don't know how it's going to turn out, but click on the description down below to join our Discord. Join our WhatsApp group to join our meditation group or our London seminar group. Just click on the description down below and purchase the bundle. People, I don't know if you guys know this, but the money that goes to this channel pretty much goes back to school. I pay that. I use that money to pay for my art school. And hopefully I could use that money to pay for my graduate school. I want to get a degree in psychology, PhD in psychology, master's in psychology. I already have a bachelor's in psychology. But just to let you guys know, the money that you guys give to this channel goes to a place where it helps the channel through educating me. And hopefully one day if YouTube cancels my YouTube videos, I could find a job with that degree. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.